Hello UniPlot community. 2022 is coming to an end. This is for me the occasion to sum it up in today's video. Let's start UniPlot. You might have noticed a light change during UniPlot startup. No? Then let's rewind a little bit. Let's start UniPlot. Indeed, we implemented the new FEV logo, or as we say, fill evolution. Let's now focus on UniPlot. These year improvements were staged on 4 levels: import, export, usage, and finally our communication. Let's start with the import. We try to be as flexible as possible with data import and support your activity by bringing in new format regularly. This year was not an exception, and UniPlot will now support rec-700 from Cephren. We can see that now in the add-in manager. You have this new format, rec-700 import. Another improved format is the D7D import. It was already supported, but we have improved it to additionally support reduced samples. Then iFile are usually crank angle based data file, but some users asked us to support time-based data file. It's now done. And finally, a massive share of users requested support for CanFD. We made a strong step in this direction, as CanFD of ASCII log is now supported. Can traces taking more and more importance, further step will be achieved in 2023. Let's talk about export now. On your request, we have improved the IPZ data export. It now exports 2D and 3D data of the whole file in a smart way to export only what matters and avoid data duplication. Let me show you. We have this document with 2D and 3D data. If I go on page 1, right click, we have this new icon, Save All Data. I click on it, I will give it a name and save. We can decide to export also hidden data. I will say yes, and load that into an editor. And it will create this file with 1 page per page of the template and only the important data. It avoids to duplicate data that is already present. You might have experienced a frustrating behavior when adding a data file into UniPlot where the data brother is not being updated. This is history and solved in UniPlot R2022.6. Let me show you. We have a file with a curve plotted. I will add a curve. So this is this file. I will now add this one, the pedal 40. I click on OK, OK, and OK. And now we have the pedal 40 that is being displayed in the data brother instead of the pedal 100. Since our last release, when adding a channel to a template containing several files, UniPlot will offer to add the same channel for all the files present in the document, when in the past it was just checking the page. Let me take the same example files and show you. We are with file 40, here we have file 100 being used. I will take this channel from the pedal 40, I will drag and drop, and UniPlot has checked the file being used. I will click on OK, and they have been added, just auto scale, and it's here. Time to talk about usage. To ease your interaction with data, UniPlot now comes with 3 new features. For users working on onboard diagnostic, we added a new function in the formula interpreter, integral with reset. I let you discover it to see if it could fit in other applications. To use it, you create a formula with the formula interpreter and you use integral with reset threshold. The output can be used as follows. In this page you can see that the integral is being resetted every time the integral value comes to a given threshold. When working with sensors, it's pretty handy to have a correction factor of the signals. So we added a correction factor filter to make it easier to correct signals such as air mass flow sensor information. You can find it in the available filter under correction factor. Look at the help to see how I use it. And here is the effect of it. we would have the mass flow and then the mass flow corrected with different correction depending on the mass flow value. That's all for new features, but not all for UniPlot. Indeed, this year a major change took place in our communication. This video is a proof of that. We want to help you through all the steps of the process, and that is why we put in place the following actions: regular video posts on YouTube, free training webinars, increased LinkedIn communication. We hope this decision will make using UniPlot a great experience. This was Adrian. Thank you for your time. Drop us a mail at support@uniplot.de for feedback or questions.